Hello, this is Tea Time with Nana. I'm Isis Couture.
And I'm Kamora Moore.
And today we are going to review and critique all of season 2 of Canada's Drag Race. We're going to talk about the looks that we liked, the looks that we didn't like, the looks that we really liked, and the looks that we really didn't like. So first up, let's start with the entrance look.
Okay.
So for me, the best one would have to be Suki. The color and the silhouette of the outfit was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
The hair is what sold it for me. It was
I loved it.
so sculptured. It was just stunning.
For me, I'm going to say it was Adriana.
Yes.
I loved her entrance look. It was a little harness, but it still was a gown.
Yes.
The shuffle to try and get to the table.
Okay.
Baby.
We thought you walked slow.
Okay. The reveal is I will definitely say her entrance was definitely one of my favorites. 100%.
Amazing. So next up, we're gonna pick our least favorite. What was your least favorite?
So my least favorite was OC. So I loved first of all, she looked like a pink yeti. Like, she looked like she was like that thing from like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but pink. But for me, and it always will be, those damn shoes. Those shoes were uncalled for and disrespectful.
Not the shoes. I think the shoes had more airtime than she did.
100%. Those shoes, it was a no.
So for me, I think my pick would be Cindy. Not necessarily because she looked bad. I just think overall, with the way that everyone looked, because they really did bring it, I think hers was slightly underwhelming. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I think she's one of the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my life. But that outfit was terrible.
The first thing I remember when I saw her, I thought she was like an abstract eggplant emoji.
Oh God.
Like, I was like, oh, I see the art. Okay, so further down episode 1, we have Hep Check Couture. And we have our bests, our favorites. Mine would be Miss Stephanie. Stephanie had this amazing paper feathered outfit. And and feathers. Yeah. So it was well done. It was a party in the front and a party in the back. And the wig color just worked. So for me, my favorite was Stephanie.
My pick is going to go to Suki. I loved Suki's outfit.
It was cute.
If we're critiquing on what was my favorite look, regardless of what the challenge was, I think Suki's was absolutely beautiful, stunning. She is a designer.
Yeah.
And the fact that the whole outfit was held together with one safety pin is my favorite thing in the whole entire world.
Okay, so now we have our least favorite. So for me, the worst was OC.
And why is that? Is it the shoes again?
Shoes. The garment was actually a good constructed garment. My issue is the shoes. I got the makeup. I got the whole tipsy girl. But them shoes, you picked them out and you were already drunk, girl.
I'm going to have to give it to... I'm going to give it to you. I love you. You're my sister. But that pinata, disaster.
Baby.
And you thought it was bad from the front? I don't think you saw yourself in the back. It was... And it wasn't even... It's not necessarily like... that outfit, it's the fact that it traumatized me the whole entire season. No.
No.
Wait, this outfit
followed
for 4 weeks after. It was everywhere.
Everywhere
on
she
set.
went,
it was literally behind the stage.
Like,
it was on the stage. I was so tired of seeing it.
You can have clips of Isis just going, ugh. Every time she freaking would just see it and it would just like stand right at her. It was literally stalking Isis Couture.
Next up, we have episode 2, which obviously was my favorite episode. I think my best, I'm going to give it once again to Suki. As you know, I love a rabbit.
Yeah.
And it was just so couture, so abstract, slightly weird. I think there may have been one too many props. But
Yes.
the outfit itself, I absolutely loved.
I am 150% going to have to give it to
I knew you were going to say that. Even on set, you were obsessed
Oh,
with
I
it.
was
Yeah.
obsessed with the beard, the feathers, the burlesque.
I think for this episode, I think everyone's runway
Yes.
was so good. I think this was one of our strong runways.
It was.
We do have to give a shout out to Pythia, of course.
Of course.
That was the literally look of the season. It was so amazing. It was so beautiful. For the worst look, I think I'm gonna have to go with Osea. I know you love this outfit, and I also love this outfit. I think it was more of a styling aspect to me.
Okay.
I think the umbrella wasn't very good, the makeup wasn't very good, and I saw the shoes again.
But the shoes, the choice of the design. For once, the shoes worked.
And what is your least best look?
So it's gonna have to go to Cindy.
And why is that?
Okay, but let me say this.
Okay, wait. I did like Cynthia's.
Okay, so what I loved about Cynthia's, nobody saw. But underneath there was this, again, mod, kind of futuristic, but ombre
I don't think I
bodysuit.
even saw it.
It is gorgeous. And it's just like, where's the reveal?
Next up was episode 3, Good Girl Gone Bad. My favorite look, I'm going to once again have to give it to our sister, Suki. That jacket, when I tell you I tried so hard to steal that jacket from her, and then underneath, I love anything Asian. I love when she leans into her culture. It was so like punk rock, but like fashion and edgy. I loved it so much.
So my favorite is gonna have to go to Miss Adriana.
This one was so good.
So, funny enough, I didn't like it watching it, but because we were there,
The amount of detail on this one in
it's
person.
phenomenal. Like every little crumpet and macaroon and every sweet was slightly stoned or painted.
It was
It was
beautiful.
and put together. It was so well done. So I do have to give an honorable mention though, and that is to Pikachu.
How did I know you were gonna say that?
Your Bad Bunny, Pika Pika, was honestly something so well done. It gave
Aw,
me
thank you.
Beyonce Lemonade, but anime. Like
Thank
it
you
looks
so
like you're
much.
just going through emotions and beating every bitch
Thank you
down.
so much. So, this bunny look, I don't even know what to call it, Pikachu
It's
or bunny,
Pikachu.
is literally the reason and the day that we became friends.
Yeah.
I was behind the scenes in the bathroom, adjusting myself, getting ready, by myself, just, trying to focus for the runway.
Yeah.
You come walking in, slowly, of
Yeah.
course, come walking in and you stand right behind me and you go, Pika Pika,
Yeah.
as you're looking in the mirror. And I was like, excuse me, what do you mean? You said, bitch, you look like Pikachu. And then I looked in the mirror and I said, oh. I was like, I look like Pikachu.
So now we have our worst picks. So mine is going to have to be G. And I'll say why.
Why?
Okay, the concept was phenomenal with the idea of the mold kind of going rotten, like Good Girl Gone Bad.
Okay.
But that dress.
The white dress you did not like? Is it
my
the silhouette?
spirit.
Or?
No, the silhouette was spot on. It was the construction of it. It was a little rough.
Who I thought was the worst was Eve. And I know you liked the one with Eve.
I didn't mind it. I got it.
It was...
It's Betty Boop.
I understand that, but it was something about the bodysuit, like underneath, and it was just like literally like, I got the reference, I thought it was a cool idea.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I literally just didn't like it. I don't really have a reason, I just didn't like, I just think like the gray
It's okay.
Eve, I'm sorry. Next up, we have episode 4.
Made in Canada.
That was my part. Oh my god, that was my part. Okay, made in Canada. I'm going to have to say my best was you. I'm going to give it to you. I'm actually going to stand up because again, like Pythia and like Adriana, your look, your yellow look, this Deborah Cox fantasy was one of the looks from Drag Race Season 2. What is your best look?
So my best look, she has redeemed herself. Miss Geometric.
As Austin Powers. Yeah, it was so cool.
Oh, that corset bodysuit, the ruffle top.
The way that it gave her this beautiful shape.
She looked like Linda Evangelista. Oh, she looked stunning.
Yeah.
Like it was like such a gender bend.
Yeah.
And well done.
I love her in short hair too.
I loved her in short. I never would have thought, but you know what? A nice long face, like some of us have. Does look good in short hair. But on top of that, oh, you would drink that tea.
I'm going to have to give an honorable mention to Eve. This was one of my favorite looks that Eve brought. Eve always looks beautiful, but this like latexy, like vinyl, matrix, and like the accessories were so beautiful. Again, this was something else that I wanted to like
1011.
It was so beautiful. Next up, we have our least favorite on the runway, and my least favorite, even though she destroyed the snatch game, I'm going to have to give it to Cynthia. It is a complete reference. It is completely what she looks like.
Yep.
But it was a blazer with a skirt. And
it.
again, I am slightly underwhelmed. Beautiful execution, construction of the outfit. I just did not enjoy that.
For me, so the worst look for me is gonna have to go to my sister Suki. Now the
not Suki.
Yeah,
okay. But I was obsessed with the jacket.
Everyone, okay, I too. I love the big huge buttons.
Yeah, it was so cool.
The jacket was so well done, so chic. When that came off, the saggy tittied little baby doll dress.
You didn't like the underneath?
Not the saggy titty baby doll
I didn't really
dress.
like the underneath either.
So we have episode 5. Wait, let's
try and figure it out together. Monochromatica.
My favorite look was my girl Eve 6000.
The color.
Bodysuit, the color.
Again with the accessories.
I want to say the correct color. It is periwinkle blue.
She loved periwinkle.
Periwinkle blue.
Yeah.
That is a thing she loved. The custom sunglasses from it's a Toronto designer. He is amazing. Beautiful. It is just gorgeous on her face. The hair is perfect. The body is perfect. It's got that little armor futuristic Tron feel, but in periwinkle blue.
My favorite look is going to go to Adriana. I thought it was constructed so well.
Very well.
The color was beautiful. It was cool. I didn't
fur. I love the space fur.
I loved it.
Space fur was
I didn't
cute.
necessarily think that she needed this mask thing.
Yeah.
And then the lines on her face.
Yeah.
But the outfit itself is my absolute favorite. For our least favorite looks, my least favorite, I'm going to have to give it to Pythia. For someone who is so creative, so out of the box, I just didn't necessarily like this on her. Yeah. I didn't really like the shape of it.
I love the sleeves. The sleeves I really got into.
Yeah, I think it was more.
It was like she was going to the Wiz. She was going to see the Wiz.
Yeah. It wasn't bad because, again, this was one of our really strong runways.
100%. This runway
I
was
just
strong.
personally did not enjoy this one. What was yours?
For me, it is going to have to go to my dear sister, Kendall.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Okay.
And I know, it did not fit into the criteria.
Right.
I loved it. I would have wore it.
The Cardi B reference, the feathered sleeves, loved. Where I just wanted it to disappear was that peplum. It was so long and so wide, it did not. It covered too much of her body.
Next, we have episode 6, which was the Sinner's Ball.
Oh.
So our first category in our Sinner's Balls was sex, drugs, and rock and roll. My favorite, I'm going to give it to Kendall. I loved the neon dreadlocks. I loved the flame, the like lacing. I thought it was so beautiful.
So I'm going to have to give it to Kendall.
Yay!
I really loved this.
Oh my God, we agree.
Oh my,
Okay, let's take a sip.
Hold
We
on.
agree.
Cheers. Go. So my least favorite is going to have to go to, and not because it's not well made, but Cynthia Kiss. And I'll only say Cynthia Kiss because rock and roll, like she looked like a rock and roll groupie. So it fit, but at the same time, it's a rock and roll groupie from the 60s.
But that's where she likes to live.
She lives in that
and
60s
I got
era.
it.
And I
like Brooklyn got it, I got it.
Y'all got it, and I got it too, but I just wanted more. I wanted to see her grungy and dirty. I've never seen Cynthia dirty in my life. She's always like, I remember that. I'm here. I'm blonde. It's fabulous. I want to see Cynthia Kiss one day, just dirty and raunchy and just dark.
My least favorite is going to have to be you. Not because you look bad, but it's more of a personal taste.
Yeah.
Because I am such a big Tina Turner fan.
Yes.
And I love the fact that you picked Tina Turner because rock and roll comes from black culture.
Baby.
My problem with the outfit is that I want more Tina.
So next category is ugliest sin. So my favorite is gonna have to go to Pathea. That knit look, not to discredit yours.
I know.
Toilet
I
dolly.
know.
But I loved Pathea's. Like, it was actually just putrid. Like it was.
Did you catch the toenails?
The toenails.
Did anyone see the toenails? The acrylic toenails.
Like, and they were like jagged. They weren't even like. And I was like,
it was so.
The shoes were ugly. The dress was ugly.
But it was like
the
fashion.
headpiece was ugly.
That's what I liked.
It was still fashion.
Like it was so bad.
What's
it was
disturbing
good.
is I could still see it on a stupid runway.
I'm going to pick Gia, our sister Geometric. She made this outfit.
Yeah.
I think it was so cool. The fact of using gum and like
it's
me looking at the outfit made me want to get. So honorable mention for this one. I did not choose this one because it made me feel a certain way, and it was the ugliest thing that was on the runway. That is why I'm not picking it. But it was also the most amazing thing that I've ever seen in my whole entire life. I got off the runway before you, and when you got off the runway, you literally like collapsed off and you were crying, and I tried so hard to come and like console you, but we had to be separated, and I felt your emotion. I think what you did on the runway is so important. You are everything. And I'm so happy that I was there, and I'm so happy that the world was able to see you bring that kind of message to Drag Race.
It was a different type of moment. And I was so happy to be able to bring something like that to life from the mind of Miss Anastasia Nakwe. But it was such a powerful moment to be there and to do it, and the fact that it translated just as powerfully. Gold, just gold.
I think it was absolutely amazing, and thank you so much. So my least favorite look would have to be. It was so ugly, and I know that's the category, but it was something about the colors, and some of the other girls did really ugly looks.
Yeah.
But they were still able to make it fashion.
Yeah.
This was just ugly, and I really didn't get the story.
My least favorite was Miss Cynthia Kiss, and not because,
I knew you were gonna say that.
Not because she looked ugly, but because this bitch.
This is the best she looked.
Perfect.
The whole entire season, this was literally the best she looked.
Her makeup flawless. The hair Pixie cut, flawless.
Stunning,
The
beautiful.
outfit, flawless.
Like,
the
amazing.
shoes, chunky, flawless. But what the hell? I've never seen someone fail so epically.
I think she said what made it ugly was the shape. And when she said that, I was like, that's what I like about it. That's what makes
the
it pretty.
fact that it makes it circular and it's not chicken feather. It's not turkey feather.
It's
this bitch
ostrich.
has ostrich
Yeah.
all through the hoop of
Yeah.
this dress.
So next category was the 7 deadly sins.
Oh.
My favorite, I'm going to have to give it to Pythia
Yeah.
as gluttony. I think it was so well executed. She made this while she was there.
Yes.
I think the concept was cool.
It was the box I whispered to this bitch because she was the one who selected our boxes. So I went to her and I'm like, gluttony. Because, you know, I'm a friend. I get privileges. Gluttony. Go on.
So, Kimora did whisper in my ear gluttony, but when you said gluttony to me, my immediate thought went to your first outfit that you made.
The pink.
Because,
yes.
and I was scared that the box was going to have the same colors.
Yes.
You were going to end up doing the same silhouette where you're just
not.
covering everything. This was my thought, where you're just going to cover everything in candy, and then you would be misshapen. What I saw in my mind for you was envy. When I first saw the box, I said, this is the box for Kimora. She's going to serve it exactly what I want to see from her. And you did it.
Amount of fabric.
And you did it. But you made exactly what I wanted you to make.
Yeah. Through it all. But yes, no, but yeah, it was gorgeous.
Regardless of whether you got gluttony or not, you wouldn't have won, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. So, my favorite is Miss Isis Couture. Wrath, that whole...
Oh, wait. Is this my first look that you're liking?
No, I liked a lot of your looks because I mentioned your Pikachu.
Okay.
But this look in general, I love a lot of your looks. Like, when we're in lineup, every time she comes out, I'm like, F you.
My least favorite look is going to have to go to Kat. I am so proud of her for constructing this gown. It is the first gown that she made, and she was so proud of it.
It was so nice.
It was so ill-fitting. I don't necessarily not like the outfit.
Yeah.
It just looked like a
It needs to be tailored in a little bit more. So my least favorite is Miss Adria. Okay, I will say this. That corset was covered so well. And someone that works in Caravana and Carnival, covering a corset is so hard to do. She covered that corset epically. It was perfection. The rest of it was questionable.
Next up, episode 7, Dungeons and Drag Queens. My favorite was Gia. This lizard fantasy and this mask and the way that the hair was, it was so cool and so
expensive
and so
it
original.
Was so stoned, like everything.
In person, it was
beautiful,
stunning.
and everything just came off of her like
it was so well constructed.
She was like a Brussels sprout that came to life.
She said lizard, we said vegetable. It was beautiful, and she's definitely my favorite.
I agree, but I'm gonna have to give it to our sister, Miss Pythia. I saw it in the back before it even touched the runway. I saw it in the back, and I ran to her, and I was just like, "You got this from Fantasia, the original," and we just started talking, and I was like, "You dirty bitch!" I never thought I would see someone bring something to life that was so beloved for me from my childhood.
Yeah.
So it was just like, oh, this is a moment for me. Like, for y'all that don't know, the original Fantasia, the Centaur Pegasus world with Dionysus is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen.
Next up, we have our least favorite. And, sis, I love you with all my heart, but be a no for me. It's gonna be another hard no for me.
Go. To know that this bitch just hates me. She don't like me. She claims she my friend, but she don't care. She don't see the vision. She don't see.
Sorry.
She don't understand the pain it was to go from one look to the other in that time frame, stressed the hell out, feeling down, feeling tired, in pain and angry.
I understand the struggle because I did it, but the difference is I did it well.
Oh.
So you are my least favorite.
So my unfortunate worst look is going to have to go to, and it wasn't the whole thing, but it's going to have to go to Kendall.
I liked this one.
So I loved what it was, and I think because I'm just like a really big, I love
Nerd.
elves.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, I love elves. I love the elven fantasy, and for an elven princess, even a wood one, I expect a little bit more. So we have episode 8, and it is Prom, or Prom Makeover.
This was one of my favorite episodes ever.
It was the best episode of
the whole season. It was so amazing.
Epic. There was something that was just phenomenal about you. And I'm going to say, I got it exactly. It was fire and ice. It was like, it's that mom that just cannot let go.
Let go.
It was like, I still got it. Yeah, she hot. Don't mind her. Look at mama.
Like the kind of mom that wants to be a sister.
Yes. And it's like, we both
don't
going
call
to
me
prom.
mom, I'm the sister.
Right, we going to prom. Not you. We are going to prom.
So my favorite, I'm going to have to give it to Kendall.
I love it.
Kendall, the hair and this like jacket, like and the pencil skirt, like I grew up on the Flintstones. So as soon as I saw her, I was like, you look like the like Fred Flintstone's like mistress.
Yes.
Like the live action ones, you know what I'm talking about? The secretary.
Yep.
That's exactly what she looked like.
Halle Berry.
It was
Halle Berry.
Yes, exactly. It was so again, cool.
Yeah.
Kendall is cool. It's such a cool idea. Like I loved it. And like orange and black, I love Halloween. Like, so good. So next, my least favorite, I'm going to have to give it to... I love the television show. I love Peg Bundy. But out of everyone that was on the runway, that had to be my least favorite.
She wore pads today.
I know, and I know you like this, but I don't like this.
Today. Okay, so unfortunately, my least favorite is gonna have to go to Pythia.
Why?
Okay, so I know the caliber at which Pythia does things, and mind you, I'm going to say all of this. Her prom child looked amazing. It was so well done. Their outfits were extremely cohesive.
Yes.
And it worked. However, it's not the caliber where I see Pythia at. It was, you can tell it was rushed for her. And I felt
because she made both of them.
She did. And that's the thing. I know she did it to fit in, but I wanted to see Pythia shine in this win as much as her prom child.
So next up, we are going to pick our favorite and least favorite of the kids that we made over.
Yes.
My favorite is going to have to go to Apollo. For the exact reasons that you just said.
Yeah.
They looked absolutely amazing. I think it was such a cool message.
It was.
There was so many amazing messages. A lot of them came from you.
Yep.
And this was another one that needed
Huge.
to be
It
spoken
needed to be
about.
done.
And I'm so happy that they were able to share their story.
Yep.
And Pythia was able to give them exactly what they wanted.
Beautifully. I am going to have to give mine to Miss Michaela Rui Couture.
I knew you were going to pick her.
I'm sorry. That dress was so well done. And I know the time frames that they give us.
Thank you.
For you to execute this look in the time frame and it be drag race ready for not only just you, but her. Like, she looked like a contestant.
I know.
Not a makeover.
Aww. So next up, let's discuss our least favorite of the makeovers.
Mine is going to have to go to, unfortunately, Ms. G. And I'm going to explain why. I loved her peg, and I got the 80s reference she was going for. However, that dress was not 80s. That was Cinderella's rejected stepchild.
Oh my god.
The top...
I snorted. Oh no.
No, it was. Like, I know what she did to that poor hoop gown. And it reminded me of those... Cheers, babe.
My least favorite would have to be Kendall's daughter, Stormy. I think Stormy looked beautiful. The construction of the outfit was so terrible. I was standing next to them and I literally could hear the dress ripping. It was completely ripped down the front and it was just not executed very well.
Okay, and now we have the grand finale, the crowning of a queen.
So let's start. I think we can agree on this.
Yes.
Let's start with our sister, the one that we love, Miss Suckin' now.
Oh, Suckin' now.
The way she came out in this outfit, representing her culture, her taste in drag,
you guys don't even know, there was things glued, there was crystal applique pieces glued to her body. She had this whole Asian aesthetic happening with the kimono-ish type garb with the fringe, so it gave a tribal Asian aspect of things.
You know what I love
done.
the most about this? A lot of times when girls wear overcoats, it's usually a throwaway piece.
Yes.
And the under part is usually the piece that they're showing.
Yes.
The fact that both pieces could have stood alone and even better together. Oh. And then again, the hair. Suki with the hair.
The hair.
Like, she has the most beautiful hair.
It was memoirs of a geisha that they didn't tell you about.
So another one that I think we both can agree that we enjoy is Pythia.
Yes.
I think for me, she is going to be one of my top picks. The way that Pythia looked when she looked so beautiful on that stage. Yeah. It was so her, but it was like elevated. It was less crafty. Yes. And it was just like so executed perfectly. And the fact that that skin matched that body, I think
for the grayscale for you.
The grayscale.
I now see your difference in the grayscale. Do you know what I mean?
Like it was just absolutely perfect. I think this was an amazing idea for a crowning outfit. Yes. I think she is so beyond talented, and I think this was a great way to end her journey on Drag Race.
My pick is going to have to go to my sister, Stephanie.
Okay.
I need y'all to know that this look was actually our sister's fantasy look. And she said, screw y'all. I'm going to wear my fantasy look that I didn't get to wear on the runway as my finale. This dirty bitch showed up in golden crystallized armor and wings of gold that matched. This was such a serve to not only herself, but her culture, being a pageant Filipina kind of queen look and goddess look was just phenomenal.
So
I need to know.
Another one of my top picks, and this will be my last top pick. I'm going to have to say, after this whole entire episode of reading your ass for filth, you finished off the season in the nastiest dress I've ever seen in my whole entire life. And again, with TV not representing certain outfits the way that they do, the fact that every single inch of this garment was covered in stones. And the fact that this woman whispered in my ear afterwards and said, it took me a year to stone this outfit and it's still not done.
Yeah.
It represented your pageant, it represented your culture, it represented your aesthetic. It was a powerful message and it was beautiful. Like, it is, when you do pageant and you lean into your pageant and you do it at the caliber that you and Starzy do it at, like with your yellow look and now with this finale look, obsessed. My love of drag comes from the pageant, and my favorite type of pageant girls are you.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, my top favorite. Okay, there's a story.
Your
behind
other
this.
top favorite.
My other top, but my top.
Okay.
Tiffany top.
I wonder who it's gonna be.
Now, I got a story, because I'm gonna give y'all some real tea. So, this person had 2 looks in the back. And she was there deciding what she was going to present as what. I gently whispered and said,
Baby, you've never gently did anything in your life. Let alone whisper.
I leaned over
and
and
yelled.
aggressively said, you dumb bitch, switch this dress. Put this shit on the finale. And she's just like, are you sure? I'm not too sure if we really want to do that. Because, what is this? And, it's a whole thing. And this is like a different type of, I'm like, bitch, if something needs to be on the finale, it's going to be this look.
So now let's get into the ones that we did not like. For me, there was a couple that I did not like.
Okay.
The first one that I did not like, I'm going to have to say, is my sister, Miss Kendall. The shape of that dress, I did not enjoy. I understood the message. I understood what she was trying to do.
So much.
But I feel like the message and the outfit and the idea needed to be constructed in another way.
So our other honorable mention for our dislikes is going to have to go to our wonderful sister.
I actually liked this.
It's not a horrible dress. It's just for a finale. I want to see, she's too spirited. She is of Métis descent. I would have loved to see her bring that tongue-in-cheek with that nativeness into herself and presented, because she is a funny girl. And I think if she had given that kind of a honk honk, wink wink, nudge nudge to not only her culture, but who she is, because she is so proud of being Métis and so proud of who she is and so funny. I think if she had brought that forward to where we could have seen it, I think it would have been a sell for me.
I love a simple, sleek dress, so I don't necessarily have that issue. But you making those points, especially after seeing her in the promos, and seeing the package that she did bring, I understand your point. Because Beth is larger than life. Her costumes are stunning. And for her to show up in the finale with a simple dress, I understand your point. But I thought Beth looked beautiful.
I felt like that could have been at our reunion. Like it felt it was understated, and no offense, girl, you went home. You could have come with a whole truckload of shit. But I it was a beautiful dress. She looked beautiful in it. I just really wanted to see more Beth.
Do you have a favorite overall for the whole entire season?
My favorite overall, I'm really gonna have to give to you. I really love that white look. Like really loved it. It was so ethereal. It was It was beautiful. Like
so much.
it was such a good representation of who you are as a queen and your fashion and your style and your the way you sew. It was well done. Period.
Thank you so much. I think for me, for the whole entire season, I'm gonna have to pick Suki. I think you had some of my favorite looks.
Yeah.
But overall, for
Suki.
the whole entire
Yeah.
package that was come,
Yeah.
I think even more so than me,
Yeah.
I think the pick is Suki.
Yeah.
I think the
We're
package.
gonna talk about all,
We're gonna talk about
all the
looks,
Instagram girls,
but I think more than you and more than me, I
Yeah.
think the person that brought the most amazing package took drag to a different level. I'm going to have to say it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
Suki. I want to thank you so much for being a part of this season with
Of
me.
course.
I love you so much. I think the messages that you brought, I'm so happy to have you a part of my life. I'm so happy you're part of Drag Race. Thank you so much for tuning in, supporting us for all of season 2. We love you guys so much. This is Tea Time with Nanas. I am Isis Couture.
and I'm Kimora Moore, and this bitch